Just give me your all-time top five.
I don't even know that one because I got like top fives. I do.
You got two separate top five A, top five B.
I be like top five freestylers, top five content. It's bad.
See, if you got top five everything, just give me the top one out of those top five.
Eminem.
Everybody's saving Eminem.
But I gotta reel it. I got like, I have meaning behind everything I say. So
elaborate.
We gonna go into all that. Man,
Eminem at 1 or 5, or are you just saying names? It's not ranked.
Eminem probably at 1.
At 1?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Numero uno.
Yep, but I mean, it was a fall off point though. But you just said name. You just said name. We didn't go into context.
So Eminem's number 1.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. I just want to justify.
Nah. I mean, he about to take. Y'all remember some of that clip?
All right.
Remember that
controversial? I'm about to clip that.
That controversial clip that's about to come out. That's gonna be it. I really rock with Joe Budden. That's a crazy one too. The depth of that boy's music. E40 for iconic stature of what he did too. Just being the Bay. Dang, this list is gonna be
so E40.
This ain't even like we gotta. It's changes, man. It's not even the right situation.
You got Cali artists on there. Top 5 artists in Cali, from Cali, all time. That was a hard one too.
Of course, it's hard. I'm gonna have to go Pioneers on this one, bro, because you got to get just their music. Or we just talk about their music?
Just their music. Not it don't have to be
nothing else they ever did in life.
It don't gotta be like social,
like not impact and none of that. Like they.
I mean,
see what it see. You see,
just go pure music. Pure music. Just go pure music. Pure music catalog. Whether they write it, produce it, just their artistry.
We'll still throw E40 in there. I got it. That's a GOAT level. Like just what he's able to do.
That's 5 and 1. I'm putting pressure on you. That's 5 and 1.
It's 5 and 1. No,
that's 5 or 1. Just rank it. Just names.
Ain't no rank.
Man. Okay, I ain't know if you was ranking. Just going to top 5.
Just naming. Just naming to name. What the hell?
I'm just saying, bro.
I gotta put a Kendrick in there.
Okay.
I might change that in a second. I'm still gonna put West Side Boogie in there because it's my current West Side Boogie is cold.
Okay. West Side. Okay.
This is about to be all time. I can't do all time. I can't do all time because it changes so much. So I'm gonna put Mozzie, but that's not all time because I like what he brings to the table.
Cool. Yeah, Mozzie cool.
That's why I said I can't. Which is ain't can't do all time just right away. You know what I'm saying?
Nip. Nip.
Yes, Nip. Yeah, Nip. Nah. It's. I can't never answer this question right. I'm out because it changes. Like my thoughts change so much as I'm
growing.
You know what I mean? Like
as you think about it, I don't know about him.
Yeah, nah, because as I'm being in this field, the more I keep learning about people, it changes so much stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's artists where I was like, yo, he's the GOAT. And then I talk to somebody and they'd be like, yeah, we was in the studio writing for that artist. And I'm like, bruh, like how many people wrote for him? You know what I mean? Like this, it doesn't take away from the face of the artist, but being that I'm in the craft, I'm like, man, that's crazy.
Okay, so let me simple it a little bit more because we're going to get the top 5 out of you. So
I know you are.
2010s.
2010s
to now. Top 5. Because it opens, it closes a lot of artists off.
No, it don't. It don't close a lot of artists off.
2010s, bro.
I know. I'm trying to
It's
think.
only 13 years of work. It's a decade.
Drake is in there. Drake is in there. Cole is. The top three are in there. Like Drake, Cole, and Kendrick.
Then who's the other two? I mean, Drake, Cole, and people probably don't. Some people don't put Cole up there. Some people don't.
I mean, that's a fair statement. That's a weird statement, but it's fair.
Some people don't.
I know.
I know somebody that doesn't put Cole.
So, I mean,
I got mad because Cole number one for me.
I mean,
You know, he the GOAT for me.
Remember we was talking about barbecue? That's a biased statement.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I said before, and I say it again. Dreamville is crazy. I love all of them.
You're from South Carolina. He's from North Carolina.
I mean,
that's the only
that's
reason
not
why.
the reason
that's
why
a
I like him,
statement.
bro. That's
okay.
not the reason I like him.
All right. Back to the statement over here.
Back to you, because you ain't giving me no top five.
I don't have no top five. It changes. Tomorrow's gonna be different. Like, don't ask me questions like that. I got a headache thinking of it, because like it's not simple for me, because like I dissect it on so like I'm still got a headache thinking about it, because I mean, like, to me, what it crafts. This is why I put Eminem at 1. It's the only reason why.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna tell you because you want to know. Because
yeah.
All right, who's your favorite basketball player?
Right now or like all time?
You can answer how you want to.
I'm gonna just go. I'm a Spurs fan, so Tim Duncan.
Okay. You probably can spot a lot of people whose game came from Tim Duncan, right? And there's a lot of people, not only do you as a fan appreciate what Tim Duncan did, but a lot of people on the court will probably put Tim Duncan in their top because of what he did when there was opponents.
Mm-hmm.
Eminem is that in rap, in the sense of he birthed a lot of styles. A lot of styles came from his technical level of lyricism, from word bending to the intricacies. The switch up of the flow patterns. Not too many can switch up mid-beat to the different flow patterns. To be able to actually go from serious content to randomly goofy to like offensive content, be able to intertwine it, to be able to birth so many monsters that will put Eminem in their top. From the whole entire slaughterhouse. Tech 9 even puts Eminem in top. To other people's tops, they put him as his top. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, when you're in the industry, it's different than a fan because you understand and dissect it differently. There's certain songs I don't want to hear of M. And then there's certain songs where I study because I'm like, man, like, yo, like, this was a quadruple entendre nobody picked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, when I was writing, when I was doing that, I've done stuff lyrically because when I got on the track, I'm like, this is going to outbar a Royce. This is going to outbar an Eminem when I'm writing it. I've written, I think the most I've ever heard as far as entendres might be a quadruple, or what's after that, quintuple? It's probably 5, it's quintuple. I wrote, quint is 5, I think.
Wait.
Sept
Quint is 4, right?
Quad is 4.
Quad is 4.
I think quint is 5.
Quint is 5.
Yeah, right.
Is 5?
I wrote quint, sextuplet, 6, septuplet. I wrote a septuplet entendre. I don't know anyone who's wrote an entendre that has 7 meanings in one bar. That is my level of lyricism. But it was inspired by everyone who has so many technicalities to where I'm like, nah, I got to go harder than this. So what it birthed of me, it wasn't just an M, but M made me go listen to a West Side Boogie, listen to a Crooked Eye, listen to a Joe Budden, listen to everyone else who put it up there and dissect them and the Black Thought. So when I can go like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, they're paying homage to this. Let me dissect. He pays homage to Redman. I went and dissected Redman stuff too. So that's why I can say that. But of course, a lot of the newer M, from like an enjoying standpoint, it's not really, it's watered down. The lyrics are still there though, like the entendres and stuff are still there. But the thing is though, he passed the baton off for inspiration. Even you see like in the Kendricks and a lot of those people who, even the Coles, even the Drakes, who you think they looked up to when who they were going after their production or the different metrics they were going after, it set a different standard. Mm-hmm. So if we talking, am I riding around every day and listening to M? Probably not. I mean, I still do get a couple of songs here and there that I want to listen to, but it doesn't take away from my thought process in that, because like in other genres and other things, who I'm going to put as a top is strictly for pure entertainment, being a fan. In this one, I study and dissect every last moment of it. My favorite artist is going to be a Michael Jackson. Now, granted, we didn't say artist, we said rap.
Rap, yeah.
But when I look at Michael Jackson, of course I'm amazed at what he did and who he inspired, because you wouldn't have the Ushers, you wouldn't have the Chris Browns, you wouldn't have the Bruno Mars, you wouldn't have the Weeknds. I'm not even the biggest Weeknd fan, but when you start to span that, it's kind of like those old trees. If you take that artist out, you lose a whole list of talented, super talented people who are considered the best in their craft.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were considered great, that's one thing. But because you were so great, you set the standard that everyone who modeled you became great, you are iconic. And there's not too many people who can